Good morning. It's a wonderful Tuesday today. Yesterday, I did a post on my Facebook with regards to one of my colleagues, Kuna, who joined me in January. And in a matter of 9 months, he had a triple whammy in September because he celebrated his birthday with us. And he also became a proud father of a daughter. It's his second child, and he welcomed his beautiful princess into his open arms. And his first ever real estate award, which he got in September with us. Okay, so that's quite a breakthrough for him. Of course, everybody was very happy and they were congratulating him and all that. I got one very weird message. It's like not weird. I mean, I did expect that to come because there are always people who are naysayers, right? So they were telling me, hey, you guys are unicorn division, right? Why it took 9 months to get him to be where he is? So this is where I thought through and I thought, okay, rather than responding to this one person individually on a personal basis, let me put my answer out in the open, okay? For you guys to think for yourselves, because every one of us go through this mental exercise every day, because it's not a simple thing of, oh, why he asked me this question. There's a lot of deep thought going into this mindset of people where they want instant success, instant gratification, okay? And this is also why this is the number one reason many agents fail. So let me start, okay? When you begin the process of working on yourself and your growth and things like that, you want to go into personal development, you move from one company to another company, and you feel that by doing that, you would take advantage of their systems and processes and you become a better version of yourself. A lot of people expect perfection too quickly. And they don't realize there's no quick fix. It's a lifelong journey with no final destination. That is the true meaning of success. Okay, imagine a line. Okay, to call a normal line. Let's call this a normal line. Okay, when people wake up, okay, to their current circumstances and they are not very happy. Look, I'm not doing very well. I need to do something about myself, and decide to step into the journey of personal development. They always place themselves below the normal line. They always tell themselves, look, I'm not good enough, so I need to work on something. I'm not good enough. It's just programming inside you. Okay, so once they start this process, right, they start to look at all the flaws inside them. Okay, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, and all that, and they're so hung up about it, and they start to identify what those triggers are. Okay, now this is where it is very wrong. Starting below that normal line is very demotivating. Okay, nobody deserves to be placed below the normal line when you're working on yourself, because working on yourself is normal. Every top agent does this every single day. They are not below normal. Even the guys who make $1 million and above work on themselves every day. That is not below normal. That is normal. Okay, and you are already on that line because you're already starting off. I want to work on myself. So what makes you abnormal or below the normal line? No, that's wrong. Okay, and having flaws is very normal. No, everybody have flaws. Everybody have weaknesses. Everybody has triggers which will go off suddenly in your head. You have that. I have that. Every top ministers will have that. Every successful person will have that. Every richest man on the planet will have their flaws. You name me one person who don't have. They're probably just very good at hiding it. Okay, and the fact is this. Remember one thing. You are starting on this journey. But ignorance is bliss. So hear me out. It's always easier to go through in life not realizing that you need to work on yourself. It's a bit weird. Okay, if you don't even think that, okay, I can improve myself by doing all these things, your life goes through very smoothly. Okay, that's why people will drink on weekends. They will spend time with friends who have got no impact in their lives. They will skip on going to work out and staying in shape. Because ignorance is bliss. You don't know that doing this can improve yourself. And it just goes on as normal. I have done all these things. And definitely life is easier and much more happy for you and all that. But is it fulfilling? No, definitely not. It's definitely not fulfilling. Because you never realize your true potential until you start working on yourself. Okay. And when we start noticing things that we want to work on, right? That's when we awoken. We wake up, and once you wake up, it's hard to go back to sleep. Okay, and once you wake up, we have to deal with the hard facts. The hard facts. The time you let yourself down, the time you let people around you, your family, your friends, your children down. Okay, because you could have done better, but you did not. And the shame will come into the picture. This is where the danger of starting below the normal will drive you to. And the fact is, over the years, we have developed within ourselves programs, habits, and systems that aren't necessarily conducive for you becoming a better version of yourself. This is just the normal cycle. Okay. Now, personal development really starts with cleaning off the dirty and dusty parts about yourself. And there's actually nothing wrong with you. Okay? Nothing wrong with you. You have to start from there. And when the dust comes off, you will realize the dust is not your real version. Okay? And there's no reason to judge. Okay? Because your true self lies below that dust. And you just have identified what you need to do, and it's going to be a lifelong journey. Okay? You don't just wake up 2 weeks later, all the dust is off and disappeared, and you are now the perfect version of yourself. No. Dust will resettle on you. You have to keep dusting off, and it just goes on and on and on. Okay? Now, you have to also rewire all these programs which you have built over many years inside your mind. Okay? And your fears, your limiting beliefs, your negative self-talk will not just disappear like that. I've seen many top agents when in their most vulnerable time, when they're having some drinks and all that, negative self-talk will just be there. And it constantly appears to be there. And even for me, I will have that at some point. Okay? I will have that at some point. But I need to recognize that. I need to cut that off. Okay? And this will continue. Okay? This will continue because when you take a step back and you realize that, okay, I'm okay with it, this is perfectly normal. And you know that at some point you're going to mess up. Okay, you will definitely mess up at some point. I do that as well. And you're still going to be triggered. Okay, you're still going to have flaws that you will be working on day in, day out. And you just have to be okay that it's going to be a work in process and a journey which you will take along with you until your last day when you die. Okay, ultimately that's what we are here to do. We are just here to learn, grow, and get better. Every single day, learn, grow, and get better. We are here to be the best versions of ourselves, our unicorn versions. Okay, so whether it takes 9 months, whether it takes 12 months, or 2 years, or 10 years, you have to always remember, learn, grow, and get better. So let me leave you all with a small tip. No matter what your intention is for the week, I encourage you to do one thing. Think it through, write it down, and display it somewhere where you will get reminded of it daily. That will really help you. Have a great week. Keep up the great work, and as always, keep hustling. See you guys on another video.